Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing my kind of updated everyday makeup routine. I have been wearing this look a lot in my past videos. I think that I've worn this look in about 3 or 4 different videos, and on each one of those videos you guys tell me that you want a tutorial. So I finally decided that today I would just film it. It's been a look that has just been a go-to, which is why I'm calling it an everyday. Obviously, it's not something that I wear close to an everyday basis because I switch up my makeup all the time, but if I am really just stuck and I don't know what to do, this look literally fits everything that I have ever worn or anything that I plan on doing. It's just appropriate for the nighttime, appropriate for the daytime. It's pretty, you get a lot of compliments on it, and it just looks really nice. So yeah, it's a very, very simple look to recreate. It is literally one of those looks you can pull together in 15 minutes using some drugstore products and stuff, things that are really, really easily accessible. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's just get on to the tutorial. Okay, so I start here by applying this Rimmel Eiffel crayon. Ooh, sorry about that. This is in the shade Flaunt, and this is a really pretty, like, burnt kind of orangey shade. Just kind of, you know, apply a little bit of this onto my eyelid very sparingly, and then I take my ring finger. I just go in here and blend it out. This pencil is super, super sticky. Like, I don't know if you can kind of see here, but as I blend it out, it sort of tugs at my eyes a little bit. So you want to make sure that if you have oily eyelids like me, put a primer underneath it so that it won't crease. The next shade we go into here is called Soft Brown, and this is from MAC, and it's just a nice, as you can kind of see here in the crease, it's just a really pretty, warm, neutral brown shade. There are a million shades like this. I definitely wouldn't recommend buying the MAC one because there are so many shades like this at the drugstore. I'm just going to be taking this onto a really, really fluffy brush, and as you can see, I did apply some tape just so if we go outside the lines here, it doesn't really matter. And just kind of start to buff this and blend this just all over into your crease. We'll go back into the shade and kind of do this step again at the end, but just kind of build some of that initial crease color. Alrighty, and then while that base here is still pretty sticky, we're going to go into the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette and take this shade down here called Definer. And this is a beautiful teal brown kind of duochrome. Max Club is very similar. Too Faced has a color like this. I mean, a lot of brands do these colors. They look really unique, but you'd be surprised how many colors like this there are. And just taking this onto a large flat shader brush, I'm just going to begin to pack this all over the eyelid. That orange base really picks up on those really, really pretty kind of reddish colors that are in the shadow. And it really just makes the look nice and neutral and pretty wearable. But whenever I wear this look, I always get a million compliments and tons of different people asking me what I'm wearing on my eyes because it just looks so unique. And you can sort of start to blend this into the crease a bit. It's one of those shades that works well in the crease because it recedes really nicely. Then going back into Soft Brown and that large crease brush again, I'm just going to use this to help me blend out that color and sort of deepen up our crease a little bit. This look is seriously so simple. I'm like explaining everything to you guys, and still it's only taken 4 minutes and we are pretty much done. To finish off the eyeshadow, I'm just going to take any type of a matte cream shade. This one is from Physicians Formula, just any sort of a highlighting shade that you like. Pop this right underneath the brow bone. And finally, I just finish off with my Stila liquid liner. I love this stuff. This is such a good liquid liner. And I just draw, as you can see, kind of like a winged line. Let me grab a mirror. And bam, we got like an instant winged eyeliner and just a really nice sharp and defined line. Next thing I do is just apply some eyeliner to my waterline. I will be going in, finishing up the lower lash line, of course, at the end once I've done my concealer and everything. But for now, I'm just taking this Tarte Skinny Smolder Eyes in the shade Onyx. And then, of course, at the end, finish off with some mascara. I'm going to be layering too. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Rocket Volume. I hate this stuff. And then the Cargo Texas Lash. I actually like this stuff. I'm trying to find ways to use this. I think that this mascara is just absolutely terrible. I do not like it at all. But anyway, I'm just going to apply a coat of this and then apply a coat of this, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to go apply some concealer, some foundation and powder, and then I'll be back and I'll show you guys what I do on my lower lash line. Okay, so finishing up here on the lower lash line is very, very simple. We're just going to go back into Soft Brown. And I'm taking this on just a really, really tiny little small crease brush. And we're just going to apply this right underneath on our lower lash line. It's kind of buffing it and blending it downwards. Then we go back to our just regular black eyeliner and just apply this through your waterline. And then taking that definer shade, the one that we used on our eyelids, I just like to take this on like a really, really skinny little push liner brush and then just literally push this right up against our lower lashes. This just kind of blends the liner out a little bit and adds a little bit more definition. And then finally, just take some mascara and apply it to your lower lashes. Alright, and that is it. I'll now zoom you guys out and show you what I'm going to use on the rest of my face. Alrighty, so for the rest of my face, I started by applying my new Holy Grail product. I have a whole review coming up on this. This is the Cargo Oil-Free Liquid Foundation. I have such a hard time saying Cargo Oil-Free. I don't know why, but I have a hard time saying that. And then I concealed a little bit with the Maybelline Dream Movie Touch. I am like so close to this product being empty, which is why I'm really wanting to use it up. I don't really love it, but I just kind of did a little bit of highlighting with it, but it's definitely a product I want to be able to throw into my empties bag. And then for blush and stuff, I used everything out of this Hard Candy trio that I've just been totally obsessed with. This is the 3 Times a Lady Contouring Face Trio. You can find these at Walmart. I can't wait to pick more up. They are just gorgeous. So I bronzed a bit with the bronzer shade, applied this as my highlighter, just really lightly, and then anytime I do this look, I like to follow up with a corally cheek, just because I feel like it helps to play up with the orange tones, and this is just a beautiful, nice pinky coral that I applied to the cheeks. So it gives just a really nice, subtle flush. You don't want to overdo it, because the eyes, while they're not super dramatic, they definitely are kind of like the focus point of the look. And then for the lips, I like to follow a similar suit and just apply any type of a corally gloss. This here is the Cargo Lip Gloss in the shade Rio. It looks really bright and super intimidating in the tube, but you can see when it goes on the lips, it just gives a nice, really sheer kind of corally effect. I think with this look, you could definitely go more dramatic with the lips and go on with like a full-on orange or something, but I just like the way this looks just for, you know, everyday wear. Alright, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know many of you requested it. So yeah, I hope you guys found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.